Today from 2:30 to 5 p.m., WFLA TV is providing live coverage of the Gasparilla Parade. Live coverage prevents the editing of any offensive actions.
Tiny, make sure there's enough ammunition for the cannons. Toddles, make sure the swords are nice and shiny. Fishbait, make sure we've got plenty of beads.
Patrick, reporting for duty, sir.
Wow. Where do you think you're going looking like that?
I thought I looked pretty good.
Listen, mate, listen. If you want to be one of us, you got to do things our way.
What do you mean, our way?
Men, we don't have much time, but I think if we pull together, maybe we can fix this. What say you?
I'm ready.
No, you have to learn how to talk like a pirate.
How would you do that?
Arr.
R.
No. Arr.
R.
Come on, more.
R.
You got it.
Arr, now that's parade-worthy.
Live and in high definition from Bayshore Boulevard in Tampa, News Channel 8 is proud to present the Seminole Hard Rock Gasparilla Pirate Fest, featuring the 2017 Gasparilla Parade of Pirates, presented by Ye Mystic Krewe of Gasparilla and driven by Chevrolet. The Gasparilla Parade is being brought to you by Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Tampa, your premier entertainment destination. News Channel 8's broadcast is sponsored by RP Funding, Tampa's no closing cost refinance. Florida Pain Relief Group, call 844-KICK-PAIN today. Precision Garage Door, a name you can trust. And Molina Healthcare, your extended family. Now, here are your hosts for today's Gasparilla Parade coverage. Marco Villarreal, Gail Guayardo, Lee Spann, and Leslee Lacey.
Well, good afternoon and welcome again to News Channel 8's exclusive live high-definition coverage of the Seminole Hard Rock Gasparilla Pirate Fest, the Parade of Pirates. I'm Marco Villarreal, alongside Gail Guayardo. We're with the morning show, and we're up late because this is such a huge event, and you've been telling me about this all week long.
You have no idea what you're in store for. First of all, welcome to the parade. Welcome to Tampa. We're so excited to share this tradition with you, and it really is just that. It is a Tampa Bay tradition that has grown into the third largest parade in the country, and we're really excited because the whole morning team is here. We, of course, have Lee Spann, who's our pirate on the street. Leslee Lacey is going to be on a float with a live float cam. Yeah, that's new to the broadcast this year. So you're going to see everything from some fantastic flows, crews, my danceros from Plant High School are going to be there. All the favorites. So I'll talk you through it, but most of all, catch some serious beats.
I'm
Marco.
ready. I've already caught one, so I'm ready to get a lot more. To give us a kind of a look from down on the street, Lee Spann has put on her pirate. What are you? Are you Captain Lee today?
I can be Captain Lee, and if you recall, we were we were trying to come up with a name for our crew, and the Crazy Mates of 8 is really where we settled on as far as our crew name. And of course, I am not only the pirate on the street, I'm also your morning meteorologist, and so your official weather forecast, well, it's a little cool, it's a little cloudy, but when you are a pirate, you are prepared for whatever weather blows through your sails on the high seas. And I think a lot of these pirates out here are dressed for the elements. We have a lot of people now with a couple of extra pirate coats on, and throughout the broadcast, I actually have one of the best jobs. I mean, Gail and Marco, your job is awesome, but I get to talk to those crew members who not only get ready for this parade and love this parade and love this town, but all year long the crews are giving back to the community. So this is sort of their celebration, and we get to celebrate them as they invade Tampa Bay, Marco and Gail.
And you get to kiss the mayor.
And
right?
I get to kiss the mayor.
Hey, that's a pretty good gig. All right. Thank you, Lee. And on to Leslie Spann. She checks traffic for you in the mornings. Today, she's got traffic coverage on a really slow buildup that's happening down Bayshore Boulevard. Hey, Leslie, what do you got going on?
Ahoy, Marco and Gail. Hello, everyone from the unsinkable Molly Brown.
We're having a tough time getting a hold of.
Folks, this is actually, I'm really the only pirate on the boat, you know, because this is a Titanic theme. That's what this float is about. The unsinkable Molly Brown, of course, famous for being a survivor and helping people on the Titanic. So you're looking at fantastic costumes, top hat and all. Look at this. This is early 1900s, folks, from the Edwardian era. And just go ahead and look at some of these people dressed up in these just lovely, lovely costumes. Kind of a little bit different from your pirate theme, but an absolutely wonderful float here. You can see there's 4 smokestacks. Now, when the parade actually gets going and we start flowing down there, you're going to see smoke and bubbles fly out of those smokestacks. And then also, look at this. Look, everyone has their own boarding pass. It's just like the Titanic, and when you flip it over, that is a person who was on the Titanic when it went down. So it gives them the entire story, the entire background, whether they survived or whether they didn't make it. It's just wonderful, wonderful stories. And we've also got the Jefferson High School band behind us. They sound amazing. They're in the back. Well, we're getting ready to set sail, and all I gotta say to you guys is, iceberg straight ahead! Ahoy! Woo! Okay, back to you, Marco and Gail.
It looks like she's having a blast on that float. How much fun is that? All right, we're bringing it to you from the street. We're bringing it to you from floats. And now we want to take you to the sky with Eagle 8 HD. We have our pilot on there, Brian Joyner, and Paul Lamison, who is our photojournalist. So what does it look like from your vantage point, guys?
Hey, Gail. Hey, Marco. How you doing? Sorry I couldn't hear you. We are up above in Eagle 8 HD. This is the crew of the Freebooters. I'm giving you a preview of the parade because it hasn't gotten to you yet, but up in Eagle 8 HD, we can see it. Now what I want to do is roll some video from earlier today. This was the big part of the morning, how we kicked it all off. It was the invasion, the Jose Gasparilla and the flotilla surrounded by not one, not 2, but a whole bunch of boats. There were so many boats out here, and as the Jose Gasparilla made its way up, it floated all the way across the bay and down Seton Channel up to the convention center, and it was a sight to be seen. So many boats. It's so cool to be up above. And we could actually hear a couple cannons from up inside the helicopter. Weather outside was very cold. It's still a cold morning, still overcast. So lots of people out, and the crowds, I'm going to pull out wide. You can see there are tons of people here, but not as many as in the past. So it's a great day to be out here to see the parade, catch the parade, and get out here and get a lot of things. So I'll throw it back to you,
We can't wait to see more of those beauty shots along Bayshore Boulevard. It's going to be a great day.
And things are moving down here for this Seminole Hard Rock Gasparilla Pirate Fest Parade of Pirates. You're watching this on News Channel 8. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the Seminole Hard Rock Parade of Pirates. It's the Gasparilla Parade, and it is just beginning to get started. And of course, A lot of pirates on the street, a lot of winches out there. Not a lot of them feeling a lot of pain right now, I can tell you that. But that's mainly because they're just having so much fun. But for those of you who might have some pains, I have somebody here who wants to talk to you. It's Dr. Abraham Rivera from the Florida Pain Relief Group. And maybe tomorrow, maybe if someone has fallen or, has a little bit of pain tomorrow, what do you want them to know?
That they can call us, they can come and see me, no matter if a pirate cut your leg or you grew a new one. It still hurts, you come and see me.
Yeah, pirates are big on they got the hook, for a hand, they've got the peg leg. You guys are there for them, and for really anyone who thinks they're a pirate, right?
Absolutely. Florida Pain Relief, we've been in this community for 10 years. We're proud to be part of this community, and we're here to help people no matter how they got hurt.
Well, the pirates, they can be a little bit of scallywag sometimes, but no questions asked, and I know a lot of them will be having a lot of fun today, and they might have to come see you tomorrow. So Florida Pain Relief Group, Gail and Marco, back to you. All right.
Seminole Hard Rock Gasparilla Fest Parade of Pirates. We are so excited to be here live from beautiful Bayshore Boulevard.
And I love this. There's more than 110 units in this parade. A number of new faces as well. One of those is the new crew is the VooDoo Krewe, and I keep hearing that name this week.
I always like it when they bring newbies on. I love to see the new crews, yeah.
Now, what's great about this new crew is its founder is a high school culinary arts teacher, came up with the idea to blend his love of food and then the foodies with Gasparilla. And News Channel 8's Gasparilla reporter Jeff Patterson, he kind of dived into this a little bit to give us a look at who the new VooDoo Krewe is.
On parade day, we are all accustomed to seeing pirates and maybe a few Rough Riders all throwing beads. But there are actually a large number of crews with unique themes that make them different. And this year, a new crew with origins like none other.
You always want to shake this up, and then you'll marinate your pork belly.
Eric Youngs is a chef who has a passion for food and teaching.
During the day, I actually run the only model culinary academy in the entire nation. I work over at Chamberlain High School. I run the Culinary Operations Academy.
We caught up with him at the Epicurean Hotel, putting on a demonstration of his cooking skills and his spices.
I stand it up on all sides, get it nice and brown.
Young's VooDoo seasonings are the official seasoning of Gasparilla. And last year, while watching the parade, an idea began to, well, bake in his head.
So I'm watching Gasparilla Parade. I'm the official sauce and seasoning of Gasparilla. So you think it would have all clicked, but it was almost like somebody just hit me with a baseball bat. I look at my wife and I say, I'm going to start a Gasparilla crew.
Coming up with an idea like that is one thing. Making it happen requires a lot of effort.
February, we had our first recruitment meeting. July 1, we started, and we're 75 members strong now.
Youngs and his friends had to come up with a theme for the crew, find a float, and design their costumes.
I got with one of my buddies. I said, if I said VooDoo Krewe, what would you think of? And he's a real creative guy. By the end of the day, he had drawings of our costumes and the whole nine. He wrote a backstory.
On Gasparilla Day, there are a lot of pirates. Youngs wanted to stand out.
We're zombie chefs coming back to life and sharing our flavors with Tampa Bay.
They went to the South Tampa Trading Company for help with the costumes.
Every crew has its own look.
Designers here sat down with the crew to come up with the ideas for the parade costumes.
Well, what we do is we take the ideas that the founders have, and then we sort of come up with a storyboard. And so we think about what it is they'd like to accomplish and how we can take them there.
The process is more detailed than you might think.
If they're going to have men, if they're going to have women, a combination of the both, what their colors are going to be, what their emphasis is, what their themes are, and then we put them together.
The South Tampa Trading Company then hand sews each costume, putting in hours to make it happen.
This has been very exciting for us because this is the first time we've gotten to work with a brand new crew and make all new costume requirements.
All right, pretty amazing to see that this, like you said, is very historical. It's been around for so long, but yet there's still new crews that are becoming involved in this.
So definitely welcome the VooDoo Krewe to Tampa Bay. You get some good food and a great new crew. We're so glad to have you as part of the parade. All right, let's see. The parade is starting to move its way up. We see McGruff, the crime dog, right up here. But we want to show you from high in the sky with Eagle 8 HD. Paul Lamison is up there. So, Paul, how does it look out there? The crowds seem pretty thick.
And this is the VooDoo Krewe. You're watching them live. Here's what I'm going to tell you. They are float number 15. So the parade has started where I am. I'm going to pull out wide. And here, this is Bayshore Boulevard, just past Howard, almost to Rome. I'm going to zoom up. And you guys are way down here. So you know what? The parade's going to be to you shortly. And so from up here, I can see everything pretty good. So get ready, guys. The floats are coming to you. So, Gail, Marco, take it back to you and have fun at the parade.
All right, hopefully you're seeing lots of beads because we are ready for them, Paul. All right, thanks for that.
And we are just starting to see all the different law enforcement agencies at the front of the parade get to our section. Hey, there's the SWAT team with the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Department.
Yes.
So we've got so much more coverage for you. Make sure you stick with us. This is the Seminole Hard Rock Gasparilla Pirate Fest, the Parade of Pirates. Arrgh.
You're getting good at that, yes.
Welcome back. I'm Lee Spann, the pirate on the street for the Gasparilla Pirate Festival. We've got just beginning to see a few of the floats come by now. So let me tell you, there's a lot of rabble-rousing here happening around the Gasparilla Parade of Pirates. And one of the reasons why might be this guy. Paul Rothenberg is from Patron and the tequila, right? Why is that so exciting for this time of the year?
Absolutely, Patron Tequila. We just wanted to say thank you to the wonderful people of Tampa, our local restaurant owners, our local bar owners, and this being involved with this is just a small token in a way of saying thank you to Tampa.
And Tampa says thank you to you. They may not say thanks tomorrow, but a little bit of a headache, but I'm sure they'll be thankful for you for today.
Fun here, and we have Leslee Lacey, who's on one of the floats.
Yeah, the unsinkable Molly Brown. She's at the back, down Bay Shore, at the back of the parade. We're going to find out how things are going. Leslie, how are you doing out there?
I was going to give you a fruit bead. Is that good?
Yeah, I have one.
I was going to...
Hey, so look at this. Welcome back. We're at the unsinkable Molly Brown here. Check this out. I've got my own personal bead. Thank you very much. I want to thank both of you. This is the founder, Nancy Peterson, and also the president, Mr. Robert
Paredes.
It was hard for me to say, but I finally got it out right. Now, I want to talk to you a little bit about your charity. You're really involved with post-911 military victims, are you?
We are. It's a charity here in Tampa, post-911 veterans who helps veterans who comes back from Afghanistan, from the Middle East, to help them out. And we want to help them out as much as we can. We love our veterans, so thank you.
All right, and we've got Nancy Peterson here. Hello, Nancy. How are you? You guys look fantastic. Now, again, these are outfits from the Edwardian area, so I'm the only pirate on board today. Sorry, but you know, you guys look fantastic because the theme of this ship is the Titanic, right? And this is because of the unsinkable Molly Brown. So why don't you kind of tell us a little bit about her?
Molly Brown was an amazing person. She had this passion for life, this zest for adventure. She loved children, she loved maritime, and she loved just giving back. She made her fortune with the Little Johnny Mine in Leadville, Colorado, and that changed her life forever. She went to Europe, and she ended up on the Titanic. She saved so many lives. And the lifeboaters, she got them organized, she got them on their Carpathia, she calmed them down, and she really, truly was a survivor herself. She also, after that, went for maritime reform, juvenile justice system, women's rights for voting, and just went on and on. And she truly was an incredible human being.
Yeah, this was before women had the right to vote. So, Molly Brown, if you saw the Titanic, I believe it was Kathy Bates.
It was Kathy Bates, yes it was.
So how did you decide to name this float after her?
Well, I was watching the movie Titanic way back when. Founded the crew in 2001, and it just came naturally. So the unsinkable Krewe of Molly Brown, we are a tribute to her. We are men and women. We wear top hat and tails for men, or elegant dresses for ladies, and we really enjoy being together. We're like one big happy family.
And what's your motto again?
Passionate for life, strong of heart.
I love it, I love it, I love it. And I want you to see, again, all these outfits, folks. They were absolutely incredible. Again, it's from the Edwardian age. If you're not familiar with it, it's right after the Victorian age over in England. And this was a time when things were really starting to change. Women were being politicized, and all kinds of things were changing during this period. So that's the theme. And I just want to say, we cannot wait to sail off. So again, iceberg straight ahead, and we'll be back, right? Ahoy!
Leslee Lacey is so into this. All right, thank you so much, Leslie. A lot of history there.
Oh, yeah. And you're going to see more of that coming up later. Right now, you are watching the Seminole Hard Rock Gasparilla Pirate Fest, the Parade of Pirates. Stay with us. A catching arm. My ex and I went to a baseball game.
I'm here with Billy Geese King, of course, with Pepin, who has brought some amazing creatures. Now, Billy, you're pretty good looking, but these horses are amazing.
These are the magnificent Budweiser Clydesdales. It can't get any better than this here in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, and they've been here for 20 years for the Gasparilla Parade of Pirates.
We are so proud to bring the Budweiser Clydesdales to Gasparilla, because Gasparilla is one of the best things that ever happens in our community. It's a jewel in the rough.
Yeah, and they're actually heading from here right to the Super Bowl, right?
Absolutely. They're going to Houston. This exact hitch is going to Houston right after this.
And why is it so important for the Budweiser Clydesdales to be here and Pepin to be such an important part of Gasparilla?
Well, I think it's important that we have fun here at Gasparilla. I think it's important that we bring the world-famous Budweiser Clydesdales to Gasparilla, because Gasparilla is such a great community event.
And part of that is having fun and respecting what those horses really bring to how showcasing they are.
Yeah, one of our partnerships is with Tampa Police Department, and we do a Responsibility Matters program with the Tampa Police Department. And the good news is we have reduced underage drinking at any incidents at all to 0. Over 10 years we've been doing it.
That is amazing, Billy. We appreciate it, and those horses are amazing, guys.
Thank you, Lee.
Boy, were they absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much, guys. Don't you love seeing them march right by, so well groomed and everything?
And no matter where you see them, if you ever go to an event and you see them live, it takes your breath away. They're just a magnificent creature.
Spectacular.
All right, everybody, we're going to take a break right now. You are watching the Seminole Hard Rock Gasparilla Pirate Fest, the Parade of Pirates.
All right, I'm here with Angela Hall from Molina Healthcare. Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome. I'm happy to be here.
We appreciate you sponsoring our broadcast today. We're having so much fun out here. So, with Gasparilla being the community's signature event every year, why do you guys get involved in our community?
Well, Molina Healthcare really focuses on the community. We are a healthcare plan, but we do so much to give back to that low-income individual and families. So it's important for us to sponsor and also get involved with the community.
And, we have a lot of pirates out here. They definitely need some health care. There's lots of issues going on some of those boats. But what kind of things do you really hope people understand about your organization?
Well, I want to make sure that people understand that Molina Healthcare has been around for a long time, almost 36 years, actually a little more than 36 years now. And we focus on those families, those individuals. We are government sponsored, so we also have plans for Medicaid and Medicare. And in this market, we have a couple other things like Marketplace as well.
Well, we appreciate you being here, Angela, and we appreciate Molina Healthcare. You can go to molinahealthcare.com for more.
Welcome back to News Channel 8's exclusive coverage of the Seminole Hard Rock Casino Pirate Fest Parade of Pirates. We're coming to you live from beautiful Bayshore Boulevard. It's a great day, a little bit chilly, but nobody seems to mind.
No, not at all. And we've got a fantastic view. Not only do you have the bay here, but then you have the street, Bayshore Boulevard, where the pirates are starting to make their way down.
Yeah, the parade is going very smoothly right now. You can see the crowds are really excited. Not a lot of beats so far because it hasn't reached us just yet. But people are waiting, and they will collect so many beads throughout the day.
And look how deep that is. Just thousands and thousands of people that have showed up to get those beads, to see the pirates, and just have a good time on this Saturday.
Yeah, and we're expecting about 500,000 people to be here along the parade route. It really stretches deep. And right now, you are looking at the Mystic Krewe of Gasparilla flag bearers. Now, this comes with a lot of tradition because these are carried by the sons of Mystic Krewe of Gasparilla members that are carrying on the proud tradition of their fathers. And this goes back for generations, Marco.
So their parents, their fathers, did this as well several Parade of Pirates ago.
Their fathers, their grandfathers, their great-grandfathers. So this is the Tampa tradition, and we are so happy to have the Pirates as part of it. They are what makes this parade every year, and they're already being generous with the beads.
Yeah,
that's
they are.
For sure.
You gotta love these kids, and they come with throwing arms too. That's the
yes,
thing.
That's part of the DNA. See, they just come with that.
All right, coming up next right there, you're seeing the 101st Airborne Division Association, the Florida Gulf Coast chapter. These are that banner being carried by cadets from Anclote High School.
Yeah, Anclote High School, the junior ROTC there. They are, young men in training as you see them.
The future of our military, they're young leaders learning everything that they can to make sure that I have a brother and a sister who both went through ROTC programs, and they're just phenomenal. They learned so much while doing that.
And the 101st Airborne Division was originally formed during World War II in 1943 as one of the first paratroop units of the U.S. Army and participated in the invasions of Normandy and Holland as well as many others. So we are really proud to have them as part of our parade and kicking it off at the front end. And it looks like the fun is right behind them, Marco.
Here it is. This is what you've been telling me about all week long.
All right, but first let's get to Lee's band. She's going to talk to somebody really quick, a real proud member of this parade.
Oh, that's right. It's the title sponsor, the Seminole Hard Rock Casino. And I'm here with Nikki Yorson. And why are you guys doing this every year? You are the title sponsor of the Parade of Pirates.
Yes, this is our 4th year as the title sponsor, and this is a celebration for Tampa Bay. So we're just ecstatic to be a part of this, and it's about Tampa. That's why we're a part of it.
And what does Gasparilla mean to Tampa, especially for you guys being like the rebel rousers right in the middle of it all?
Exactly. It's about giving back to Tampa Bay, those who are less fortunate. We have our Seminole Hard Rock girls on the float here. 100% of our proceeds for the calendar goes back to charities, 12 local Tampa Bay charities, and that ties it all together, and that's what it's about, is giving back.
And these girls look amazing.
Oh, thank you so much. They really love this event, and we actually are debuting Hard Rock Guys here as well today, so you'll see them here as well.
Well, tell me a little bit about them. What are they going to look like?
Yeah, so those are actually 20 ambassadors of our property who will serve in the community and volunteer to those who are less fortunate as well. So really, again, it's about giving back to the community, and that's what we're here for.
Well, the community and us here at News Channel 8, thank you for being the title sponsor of this Parade of Pirates. We love Gasparilla. We love the Seminole Hard Rock Casino, and we look forward to many, many more in the future. Thank you so much, Nikki.
Oh, my gosh. We love Hard Rock, too, because they are very generous with the beads.
With the beads. We're throwing beads.
You guys are awesome, and you look fantastic. Look at the Hard Rock girls.
Yeah.
And they got Hard Rock boys this year. There they are.
There they're on the back.
All right.
They got an astronaut. I love that. A random astronaut there.
All right, and now we want to move on to the next float, the Enchanted Krewe of Brigadoon.
They're named the best float in the 2016 Gasparilla Pirates parade. So, they're bringing it again this year. They're Tampa's only Scottish crew, formed in 2004. The float is Scottish Highlands themed, so when you see that there, that's...
Do your accent. Come on, you know you want to.
You want me to do it?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to try this. So they're featuring a fire-breathing dragon named Big Jim, named in honor of a fallen member. Now, see, I went English on that, not on
That's
Scottish.
okay, that's okay. But they do have 175 members in the Celtic kilted costumes. Maybe if we got you a kilt, Marco, it would be a little bit easier. And they have their pirate shirts and their black sashes, and they are ready to enjoy this parade.
I love that.
Right there, they got some smoke going on there.
I love the dragon, too. If you look right in the middle of the float, there's a big old dragon. They're tossing footballs as well, not just the beads.
And, a lot of these crews, they really participate in the community all year long. Last year, they raised $15,000 to donate to the community. So, yes, this is a good time that they have. But, boy, do they know how to give back to our community and throw beads.
And they're fantastic. They're doing a great job. What a great float. Love you guys. Oh, my God.
They look great.
What a great, great float.
Amazing Gasparilla Day.
All right, now we want to welcome the Krewe of Ann Jeffrey. This is their 10th year. It's been a decade.
Yeah, the security men, by the way, they're called Batista Boys. The president is Renee King. And the float, as you can see there, is a pirate ship named Florida Blanca.
And you know what their motto is?
What's that?
Seize the moment. And that is what they're doing right now.
I love it.
Yeah, the crew's focused on fundraising for charities as well that support adults with disability.
And their objective, they say they want to live life with love, laughter, and leave behind a legacy of hope for the future by giving back to Tampa Bay. And like Gail, you just said, that's what they're doing.
Yeah, and you know, and they deserve this one day to have a blast and get out and celebrate the community because they do their charity work year-round, and it is greatly appreciated. Look how beautiful they look.
Those costumes are absolutely amazing. The color, oh, they have brought it.
They look so pretty.
Beautiful.
And they really, this is another thing, putting these costumes together is a labor of love as well.
And they've started doing this months in advance. The crew, they are having a good old time. They bring the music. Such fun time. Now, this is one I can get behind. I feel like I can associate with these guys. The 13 Ugly Men Foundation. Maybe they can make it 14 if they invite me along.
Yeah, they do so much. The 13, you want to talk about knowing how to throw a party. The 13 Ugly Men Foundation, it is all for charity as well. You can see them in their two-story black float this year, 32 members strong. The foundation hosts 4 events yearly, and they've donated over $1 million to local charities since they formed in 2000. So thank you guys. We really appreciate all that you do in the community.
And they're having a good old time on that float. Hopefully you're having a great time. You are watching the Seminole Hard Rock Gasparilla Pirate Fest, the Parade of Pirates.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Seminole Hard Rock Gasparilla Pirate Fest Parade of Pirates live from Bayshore Boulevard. We are covering this for you exclusively on News Channel 8. And isn't it a great day? Is it everything we said it would be, Marco?
It's better. It's more than what you said it was going to be. And what's cool is that what you're watching right now, we showcased these guys just a little while ago. This is the VooDoo Krewe, and they're new this year. They were founded by Chef Eric Youngs, again, a guy who just loved food, loved foodies, and decided that he wanted to form this, a forum to socialize, interact.
Pirates like to eat, right?
Heck yeah, they do. They like a good old
They like good grub. So welcome to VooDoo Krewe. We're really excited to have you. They're wearing their chef outfits. You can see they've got a spectacular float. And, man, they've got a live band on air. They've gone hardcore. They're stepping out style.
They're having a good old time. I sometimes wonder, do I want to be on the side of the street or on the float? Either way, you're having a good time.
You know what? The VooDoo Chef's mission is to cast a spell over everyone in Tampa Bay, sharing his passion, and he did just that. All right, let's go to the Royal Crew of Privateers.
This float represents the private vessels that were commissioned as warships to protect America during the American Revolutions. And those costumes you're seeing right there, those are 18th century uniforms. So it's kind of neat. You were talking about how this parade is historical. They bring the history into the parade as well,
They really do. And they've been around. This was formed by 11 businessmen back in 2002. And you can see their crew has grown and grown. And we really appreciate them being part of it. They're throwing out lots of beads to us. They've donated over $60,000 to All Children's Hospital in a 6-year period of time, and we know what a gem All Children's is in our community. So thank you, guys. We really appreciate it.
And they do a great job also volunteering time over at the kids' place in Brandon. So just exactly what you said there, Gil. These guys give back. All right, now the Outback Bowl is here. Wait, no, not here. They're back because we just had them here a few weeks ago. This float represents the annual New Year's Day college football game that we had over at Raymond James Stadium. And it features teams from the Big Ten and Southeastern Conference. The float featuring the logos of this past game's teams, the Iowa Hawkeyes and the Florida Gators.
And the Outback Bowl just celebrated its 31st anniversary this year. Outback Steakhouse has been the proud title sponsor for the past 22 years and is the longest-running title sponsor of all the bowls. And, you know, Outback Steakhouse started right here in Tampa, Florida on Henderson Boulevard. So go out, get some walkabout soup, some chicken on the Barbie. You know what I'm talking about?
The bloomin' onions?
All right, Lee Spence, our pirate on the street. What you got going on, Lee?
I've got the crew of the Rum Runners. Jim Keenum is here, past president, and you guys bring rum in under the law?
Yes, we do. We bring it in all the time, right on that ship right there.
Well, tell me a little bit about what you guys do when you're not bringing in rum. You guys are out in the community all year long.
Yes, we are. We give a lot of time and money to St. Joe's Hospital and a whole bunch of other children.
Hopefully I'm saving
fun. So we, Christmas Eve, we deliver toys to all the hospitals in town.
And this is the time that you guys celebrate all that you do all year long, right?
Yes, we do. This is our party time. We're a very small crew with about 35 people.
You've been around since 2002.
Yes, we have. We've been around for 2002.
And why is it that you get your crew together to give back to the community, be a part of Gasparilla?
We're all a blue-collar crew with a bunch of working-class people. We just want to give back.
Well, we thank you. We're proud that you're a part of it, and you guys continue having a great time out there.
All right, bye, guys. Thank you.
Thank you,
So
Lee.
cute.
I love it. She's doing such a good
Oh, look, even the cameramen get beads. That's awesome. All right, now we have the crew of the Knights of St. John. And
this is pretty cool. The costumes are vintage. Actually, yeah, well, we're still watching right now a little bit of the Henry Morgan and the crew of the
okay, all right.
Great job.
They really are.
Hey.
And people are being very generous with the beards again this year. The parade moving along quite swimmingly, making its way up Bayshore Boulevard. The crowds are going nuts. Everybody's having such a good time. And now we can see the crew of the Knights of St. John. The float is a unique morph of the fire department. You can see there a ladder truck and a medieval castle. That's quite the hybrid. As it passes by, you'll see how it all comes together. This crew is comprised of the Hillsborough County firefighters formed to promote a bondage of the men and women that go out there and risk their lives for us all the time.
So as they're throwing beads, be thanking them for more than just the beads. These guys are local heroes that are there to help us whenever we need them.
Yeah, so thank you guys for all you do, and especially thank you for being part of our parade this year. It's great to see you.
All right, you are watching the Seminole Hard Rock Gasparilla Pirate Fest, the Parade of Pirates. We'll be right back. All right, you are watching the Skull and Treasure float coming down here. You're watching, by the way, the Seminole Hard Rock Gasparilla Pirate Fest, the Parade of Pirates. That's why you're seeing so many pirates on television right now.
Exactly, and this actually is one of the newest of the Mystic Crew of Gasparilla floats. It was built back in 2016, and it really is cool. You can see it breathing smoke out of its mouth. It's an impressive float. They really go all out, these pirates. They've made this a Tampa tradition that no one can forget. It just builds bigger and bigger each year. So,
that's pretty amazing. Look at this
thing. It holds 75 pirates, and you can see it was crafted for 2 years by 3 in-house artists and engineers. So they really put a lot into this.
Very funny.
Yeah, look at the trail of smoke. You can barely see the crowd.
This is the crew of Bobby C. Davis, the sailingest crew is what they call themselves, named after Bobby C. Davis, the first Commodore of Davis Island Yacht Club and a pioneer of yacht racing here in the Bay Area.
You know, every Thursday night they get the boats out and they go racing, and that's yet another Tampa tradition here to see them all go out on Old Tampa Bay. It's really pretty cool. And they built their float from recycled docks, ships, and demolished buildings, and they've won several awards for this.
They also hold fundraising events to help promote the youth and disabled sailing activities for kids who may not be able to get to, but you know what? They make it happen. They get them out there.
Yeah, they get sailing crews on both sides of the bay, so it's really incredible. So we want to thank Commodore Chris Floyd, Vice Commodore Brian Curry, and the Rear Commodore Lacey Glass. That's really a great float. They're handing out lots of beads, and they have a lot of fun folks on board.
And I love the dragon there on that float, doing a great job. What fun.
That is a rug. There they go. They're coming on by, guys. Woohoo! You know, you got to have some Jimmy Buffett and everything going on there. By the way, these guys have donated more than $130,000 to benefit patients and families of Life Path Hospice. So thank you for all you do. And now we have the 6th Air Mobility Wing from MacDill Air Force Base. Proud to have them as part of the parade.
This is fantastic. So this you're watching is the USS Stratotanker pirate ship that they've brought out. They've got walkers there on the street. The riders represent all areas of the military service at MacDill Air Force Base, and they volunteered to represent the base as ambassadors to the city. And I'll tell you what, my sister's in the Air Force, so I know how hard these guys work and how much passion they have for our country and for serving those in our area.
And MacDill Air Force Base is home to the 6th Air Mobility Wing. The wing's mission is unmatched in air fueling, executive airlift, and the installation and mission support. So thank you. And now look who I see here. The Tampa Bay Lightning.
I love it. The Rolling Thunder, they're celebrating their 24th season. And I'm wondering, do we have any Lightning fans out there? Yes.
Yes, we do. We just saw the Lightning girls there. And there's
the Bolt
Thunderbug. He's going. He's got it going.
The mobile unit participates in the community, so this is not the only place you get to see them. They go out to charity and fan events throughout the Tampa Bay area. The vehicle right there that you just saw has one TV with video game systems and the NHL TV package. And look at these guys.
Oh, my gosh. USF.
The USF band. Listen to the band play.
I like Beyonce there. There's Judy Genshaft, the president.
You gotta love it. Also on board the USF football players. Quentin Flowers, the quarterback. You got DeAndre and Sennett, Augie Sanchez, Ernst Johnson. There's the fight song.
What a school. I mean, it's unbelievable how our USF Bulls have grown. Judy Genshaft, who just went by in a car. It's incredible what she's done for the university. And now we're going to turn things over to our pirate on the street with Lee Span.
And I am with...
Bigger is better.
Tampa's Mayor Bob Buckhorn, who has just informed me that bigger is better when it comes to beads. And that's how you know you're the mayor. Bob Buckhorn, thank you so much for letting us enjoy this parade, even though you had to give up the key to the city.
Yeah, I know, but it's all right. You know, there were thousands of illegal pirates that came across the border. So what I figured next year we're going to do is we're going to build a wall, and we're going to make the pirates pay for it.
The pirates are probably going to say no to that. They'll just steal the money anyway, so it doesn't matter.
It's a basket of deplorables anyway.
Well, now, tell me about what it's like to be the mayor during Gasparilla, the premier event that happens in our town.
You know, I love it. This is such a signature event for us. This is what puts us on the map every year. It gets bigger every year. It gets more diverse every year. It is an amazing experience, and if you walk along this parade route and see all these people having a great time, I mean, we're well worth every penny that we put in.
Well, it is an amazing tradition, and you know what my favorite tradition is? That I get a kiss from the mayor.
No, I get a kiss from you.
All right, I get one too. All right, we'll see you back here on the Parade of Pirates.
This would not be a deplorable.
Welcome back. You are watching exclusive coverage on News Channel 8 at the Seminole Hard Rock Gasparilla Pirate Fest Parade of Pirates.
Gail Gallardo is here. Marco Villarreal with News Channel 8, today's morning team, and we're up having a good old time, and we're watching all the different cars that come down. These are the representatives, those the politicians that if you got an issue or you want to tell them how much you love them, you can reach out to them, they'll hear you, right?
Yeah, they'll even throw you some beads. We're looking at State Representative Steve Shaw, the Democrat representing District 61, which covers Ybor City, Tampa Heights, Seminole Heights, and East Tampa, all historic areas here in the Tampa Bay area that are growing and going through a resurgence. So really excited. He was elected in 2016.
He is an attorney, a former state insurance consumer advocate, and son of the state late Florida Supreme Court Justice Leander Shaw. There he is, throwing beads.
And you can see he's got a lot of these going on.
That's how you make friends right there.
That's right. That's right. So, and now we have State Representative Jackie Toledo, the Republican representing District 60, which covers South Tampa's Peninsula, Dana Shores, Davis Islands, Harbor Island, Palmetto Beach, Palm River, Claremelle, Apollo Beach, and parts of Ruskin west of US 41.
She was elected back in 2016. She's a Tampa native and a USF graduate. We just saw the band go by. Also a civil engineer. I'm always amazed Always amazed by everything that these guys do.
And now we have Tampa City Councilman and Chairman Mike Suarez, elected chairman in April of 2016. Actually, a third generation of Tampa and also a USF graduate.
Tossing the beads out. Now you're seeing the Hillsborough County Commissioner Chairman, Stacy White, elected to the commission in 2014. She was voted as chairman in 2016, and she is a fifth-generation native of Hillsborough County University of Florida graduate. She's got a doctorate of pharmacy degree, and she's been a practicing pharmacist for 19 years. Now she's practicing a little politics, helping people out in her district.
That's awesome. And you can see the crowd is so excited as the parade starts to make its way up. And now we're looking at the F Troop Tampa. This is the 13th year in the parade for the crew, which their theme is based on a television sitcom called F Troop, which aired back in the 60s. And this crew was founded back in 2004.
Amazing crew as they walk down.
And they are throwing lots of beads our way. We want to thank President Roger Jones and Chairman Ron Arquet. 75-member crew, all-male crew. And again, they're just another crew in Tampa Bay giving back to our community.
They're having a good time throwing the beads.
I would tell you all about them, but they've got some loud music playing.
You know, I almost think I need to bring a catcher's mitt next year.
Yes. All right, and now we'd like to welcome to the parade.
This is the crew of Celts coming up right behind them.
Okay, this is your chance. This is an Irish cottage.
Oh, gosh,
with
I'm going
a
to
Celtic
picture this.
attire. Give it a try. Give it a swing.
Crew wears various Celtic costumes, mainly kilts. Sporrans, those are large pouches, usually of fur, worn by belts in front of a kilt, and Celtic shirts. How'd I do?
You did great.
Did
they were joined by a couple of leprechauns, I tell you.
They really are.
I think mine is terrible. Thank you. And by the way, they were founded in 2008 and made up of public service employees from the city of Hillsborough County, police, firefighters. And actually, you might not know this, but Celtic is an acronym. It means Community Employees Lending Time and Service. So how about that?
All right, Lee Spen, our pirate on the street. She's down there. What are you seeing?
All right, Christopher Likes here, of course, with you, Mr. Krewe of Gasparilla. You guys are the original pirates. You invade this city. You take the key. Why do you do it?
Since 1904, and we may keep the key and keep the city this evening. The mayor's lost it.
I think that people could be pirates all year round, so I don't think they're going to be too upset about that.
In Tampa, the pirates were pirates all year round. I think there may be 425,000 people out here. It's a beautiful day.
You know, it's a little cool, and I think that has brought more people out.
Brought more people out, more people hitting the streets.
Now, tell me a little bit about your experience with you, Mr. Krewe, as you've grown up here.
I'm still growing up here.
Okay.
It starts out in the flotilla, and we come into the basin. You've never seen as many boats on the river as you've seen down in the basin.
Everybody has to follow that. Jose Gaspar, the Mystic Krewe of Gasparilla. We love you guys so much. Christopher Likes here, the captain.
We're having a wonderful time, Tampa.
That is so amazing. You've been telling me the history that these are the guys that started it all.
It's a rich history, and we are so grateful for all of the Mystic Krewe of Gasparilla Pirates and this tremendous parade that they have grown for the last, decades. Goes way back.
And it's hard to think that this started, you started seeing this before this was what it is today, correct?
Sure, this used to be held on a Monday afternoon. We all got the day off school. We'd line up, and it was so exciting even back then, but to see it as a third-generation Tampa native grow up like this and see what this parade's become, it's just tremendous.
Did you ever think it was going to get this big?
No, not in a million years. So it's great to see it all roll out, and it's such a beautiful day. It is chilly. It's a little bit overcast, but that's not
too much, though. It's like just enough that you can wear a pirate sweater if pirates wore sweaters.
And vest, definitely. They love to sport vests. That's what they do.
And then they just warmed up with a little bit of What are they drinking?
Captain Morgan?
Captain Morgan.
All right. Now we have the Mr. Krewe of Gasparilla Royal Court. This is the crew that started it all. As we've been saying, the Mr. Krewe of Gasparilla. And we want to welcome King William L. Larry Smith and Queen India Pal Stallings.
And they're attended by their maids, Taylor Mitchell Trainer, Caitlin Marie Cozart, Claire Elizabeth Sessoms, Charlotte Clark Hill, Haley Elizabeth Hammond, and Claudine Virginia Frank.
And escorted by their courtiers, Tyler Shelby Lasher, Jackson Stewart Reeves, James Steve Jacobs III, and I wish I could name you all, but right now we got to check out the Pelican. Another float by you, Mr. Krewe of Gasparilla.
Some of the float here, the legend of the Gasparilla was revived back in 1904, if I remember correctly, from what I've been reading. That's so again, the Tampa social and civic leaders, they adopted the pirate as the patron rogue for citywide celebration, and then of course, well, there's the Pelicans here in our city.
And now they have over 700 crew members that take part in the Gasparilla invasion and parade. And just to think, this all started with 40 guys, and now they are 700 strong. They bring in guests. People fly in from all over the world to be part of this parade.
I've had friends fly in from as far as Denver, California. They all of a sudden showing up here. I'm like, what are you doing here? Oh, I'm here for the Gasparilla. All right.
And now we are looking at the Buccaneer Beads. We just caught some beads right on cue as they just dropped in, celebrating their 11th anniversary. The Buccaneer Beads is a novelty store which specializes in all things pirates.
Now, the float that you're going to be seeing here, it's a pirate ship with beads floating in water. Very appropriate. The Buccaneer Beads, established back in 2006. It's family-owned and operated by a mother and daughter team, and seem to be doing very well because a lot of the beads that are out here today are because they got them from Buccaneer Beads.
They stay busy year-round because these crews, they travel around a lot, and we have plenty of parades that happen right here in the Bay Area. So they stay busy. They're selling beads year-round, and the women, as you can see, are wearing black and white skull corsets and fedora hats, looking absolutely gorgeous.
I love it. A lot of fun. All right, next you have the Thieves of San Lorenzo. The first float you're seeing here, this is the Tropical Chick Fort, complete with grottos, waterfalls, and sand dunes. And then there's the second float behind it, but look at how cool that is.
I like it, a chick fort.
A chick fort, yeah.
That's awesome.
No boys allowed in this fort.
Guess what their motto is?
What's that?
We'll steal your heart.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Are we stealing or giving it away to these ladies?
All right, guys. Well, we're going to take a quick break. You are watching the Seminole Hard Rock Gasparilla Pirate Fest Parade of Pirates. Thank you so much for joining us here live on Bayshore Boulevard. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the Parade of Pirates, one of the staples along the Gasparilla Parade, the Rough Riders, and our very own News Channel 8 family, past president of the Rough Riders, Jeff Patterson. Tell us about why you guys do this every year.
You know, I am thrilled to be here with 560 of my good friends, and this year, our Lieutenant Colonel, our president, for the first time ever, is a woman. It's Lieutenant Colonel Bonnie Stouffer. Bonnie has put in hours and hours of volunteer time, as many of these guys have, to make everything that we do for the community happen. So it's a very fulfilling thing to be with these guys on a day like today. As much volunteer time as they put in to be able to do what they do. We do a lot of community fundraising. We do a lot of charity work throughout the community. A major initiative that we do is the Teddy Bear Drive, named after our friend John Winter.
And of course, we appreciate that so much. I mean, and this is the celebration that you guys do all year long, and everybody appears to be celebrating.
They are having a good time. So we have about 5 units, 560 guys behind us for the first time ever. The VA hospital has a unit, and they do a lot to treat wounded warriors in this community. And so we're here to celebrate and honor the history of the Rough Riders who fought in the Spanish-American War in 1898. The VA hospital are the guys who are doing it today.
Well, we thank you very much, and we love the Rough Riders, Jeff. Thank you for being here very much, guys.
Oh, my goodness, the Rough Riders. You want to talk about generous with the beads?
They're having
a good old time. We're going to sit here and catch beads and take a quick break, but you are watching the Seminole Hard Rock Gasparilla Parade.
Some of these guys have arms on them.
Parade of Pirates, everybody. We will be right back.
Live coverage of the 2017 Seminole Hard Rock Gasparilla Pirate Fest and Gasparilla Parade of Pirates, driven by Chevrolet and presented by the Mystic Krewe of Gasparilla, is brought to you by Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Tampa, your premier entertainment destination. News Channel 8's broadcast is sponsored by RP Funding, Tampa's no closing cost refinance. Florida Pain Relief Group, call 844-KICK-PAIN today. Precision Garage Door, a name you can trust. And Molina Healthcare, your extended family.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Seminole Hard Rock Gasparilla Pirate Fest Parade of Pirates. You're watching the live coverage right here on News Channel 8. And this is the Skeleton Cove Pirate, a float that was done in 2012, and they are firing off cannons as they roll down Bayshore Boulevard.
Yeah, this is loaded down with 4 pirates from the Jose Gaspar crew. They redo this float every 2 years, and it is a loud one, and that's what they're all about, is they're coming in to invade our city, so you got to have the oh my God, all right, that scared my headsets right off. Now they're just messing with us.
Oh, they've got these tiny little cannons. I don't know where they pack the power in those things, but it's amazing.
Yeah,
a lot of fun.
That's a little smoky right there.
Just a little bit. All right, guys, now you're watching the James A. Haley Veterans Hospital. This is a new float, first time in the parade, so big welcome to them. Of course, as you can see, very patriotic in their red, white, and blue. And riding on that float is Hospital Director Joe Battle, along with the employees and veterans that are wearing military uniforms, Veteran Service Organization apparel, or VA polo.
And it's incredible what the James A. Haley Veterans Hospital does, employing over 5,000 people located right here in Tampa and serving 4 counties throughout Tampa Bay. So we really appreciate it. I've been out there to visit it several times. Marco, you should check it out.
All right,
it's amazing what they do for our veterans.
That's amazing, and we all know they need our help and our support. We love them for everything they've done for us.
And you can see there the health emergency response operation truck moving through. Honking their horn for us, nice and loud. And the crowd's really excited to see everybody moving through. The parade is going off without a hitch this year. It's really incredible. The crowds are calm but having a great time.
And amazing to see that truck and everything that's got it in its satellite radio. They've got ability to communicate at radio frequencies of any VA hospital in the country, so a lot of help there. All right, this is the Krewe of Valor. They're new this year as well. Walking alongside are the active ROTC military personnel. They're representing the 4 branches of the military from the University of South Florida. 10 members for each branch in information. Also, 20-plus members of post 9/11 veterans of Tampa Bay walking along with 4 flag bearers.
And you can see, too, that they are wearing their camouflage and packs and shirts with the emblem of the Krewe of Valor. And really a spectacular presence in the parade today, as you can see.
And then you'll see there in the front and the back are 2 high-profile military vehicles. There's an LMTV, a light-medium tactical vehicle, and then a Humvee as well. So pretty neat to be able to see that. Then you've got the Special Forces crew of Tampa as well in this group. You got the Tampa Green Beret Association and Special Forces Association, Chapter 60 Tampa. They're wearing military Special Forces uniform as well as green beret headgear. Along with those white shirts, they got the green vest, and then they've got the appropriate tabs and badges as well. So pretty interesting to see them walking by. Amazing. And all the people, I'm starting to notice, Gail, that the people on the side are getting more and more beads around their neck.
Absolutely. All right, let's go to our favorite pirate on the street, Lee Span. Lee, what you got going on?
I had the crew, the Samuel Bellamy. I have Sheila Ryan with me, and Samuel Bellamy is a real pirate, like a real person.
Yes, he is, and according to Forbes magazine, he's the most successful pirate ever.
But he was kind of nice.
He was known as the Prince of Pirates, and that is because he believed in equal rights for all the crew members. They all got an equal share of the booty, and
he still stole from people.
Actually, not so much, you know, compared to other pirates, especially Blackbeard. He was actually voted captain of the Marianne, which over Blackbeard.
Well, we appreciate all you guys do for the community, giving back, and I know you want to get back up with your float, but thank you so much for joining us.
Happy Gasparilla!
And right behind Lee is the Ye Loyal crew of Grace O'Malley. What a group.
They are a group, and they've been a part of the parade for such a long time now. This is their 25th anniversary, and these are some lovely ladies. We welcome them back again. Their pirate ship, by the way, is named the Seahorse, but we're just seeing the crew make their way down, and incredible costumes. We appreciate your loyalty, and thanks for all you guys do for the community here in Tampa Bay. We know you guys are super charitable. We're going to take a quick break right now, but you're watching the Seminole Hard Rock Gasparilla Pirate Fest Parade of Pirates. You got it.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Seminole Hard Rock Gasparilla Pirate Fest. Am I doing okay with the beats?
You're doing fantastic, Marco.
I'm waving like this arm is waving, this one's catching beads, so I'm doing this.
He's got it all figured out. Welcome to our exclusive coverage of the Seminole Hard Rock Casino Gasparilla Pirate Fest Parade of Pirates. And this is incredible. Right now, you're looking at the Happy Pirate, redesigned for 2010 built in 6 months by the staff of the Mystic Crew of Gasparilla. It's pretty impressive, isn't it?
I love it. Although the mustache is kind of messed up, though, but maybe that's part of a fashion statement.
It's a little crooked, you know. It's Gasparilla, but it does seat 80 pirates. And so for those of you not walking, you can take a nice ride on the Happy Pirates.
I love it. But the thing is, Jose was not a happy pirate.
No, he really wasn't a happy pirate. I think he's being misrepresented by this float, but that's okay, because there are lots of happy pirates. Perhaps he was the most bloodthirsty, greedy, adventurous would be the most fitting way to describe Jose.
Sounds like my type of scallywag. I love this.
But there's little actually known about Gasparilla because this guy was an aristocrat, like many of the pirates today, by birth, well-educated, faithful to his friends and those that he loved.
I love this story. Legend shows that he had a bit of a soft side here. When his first mate decided he wanted to leave the outlaw business, Gaspar consented. He supplied a boat and sent men along to help his journey. So I guess...
Yeah, and you know what? There's another example, is when he captured a former classmate. Instead of killing him, as he would normally do, he chose not to. He decided that he was going to spare his dear friend's life. So we appreciate the backstory of the pirates, and the Happy Pirates looking pretty nice.
These floats are amazing. The detail on them, you see the skulls. There's even like ladders and stuff all in there. That's fantastic. Guys, you are watching the Seminole Hard Rock Gasparilla Pirate Fest, the Parade of Pirates on News Channel 8. Stay with us.
All right, welcome back to the Seminole Hard Rock Gasparilla Pirate Fest Parade of Pirates. You're looking at the Krewe of Venus, near and dear to my heart. I was part of the crew growing up. I was a lady in waiting, a debutante there, and then eventually the queen way back. I don't want to date myself, Margot.
It was just 10 years ago.
Yeah, it was just 10 years ago, but we want to welcome the Krewe of Venus, celebrating their 52nd anniversary, the first crew to introduce beads in 1986, and the second oldest crew right behind the Mystic Crew of Gasparilla, which was founded in 1965. So welcome. They have some incredible costumes as well.
So they're the ones who started the whole bead throwing?
Yes, they are, and they are Mardi Gras based. I mean, they go to New Orleans back in the day to get their costumes. We want to welcome King Venus 52, Stuart Smith, and Queen Venus 52, Valerie Smith. Looking absolutely beautiful.
Oh, that is amazing. And you're right. So you got to be on this float, and you wore something similar to this just, what do we say, 10 years ago?
Yes, 10 years ago. It's only been a decade, Margo. But they've been part of the Tampa tradition for many, many years, and they also very philanthropic in the community. They do so much to give back, and they were actually actually, again, as I mentioned, established with the assistance of the New Orleans Krewe of Venus. So they bring a little taste of Mardi Gras to the Tampa Bay area. They show us what it's all about. That's where they got the beat idea.
And you know what I keep hearing is that before I came to this, they said, oh, it's kind of like Mardi Gras, but 100 times better.
Yes,
so.
yes, without a doubt. And by the way, every costume that you see right there is custom made. And you can see they go all out.
This is amazing. And the float, you can see all the detail on it, the purple and the different emblems on the side of it. Absolutely beautiful. The Krewe of Venus. And behind them, a bunch of scallywags.
Yes. All right, now we're looking at the Krewe of Sir Henry Morgan.
And they're having a good old time right now. They were founded in 2001, 80 members strong. The crew members are self-proclaimed scurvy dogs, buccaneers, corsairs, wenches, interlopers, and crimpers. With hearts of gold, of course.
Of course, hearts of gold.
So the crew pays homage to Captain Sir Henry Morgan, who's a Welsh Navy admiral who led a raid of Spain's Caribbean colonies in the late 17th century. An adventurous privateer, he became known as Admiral of the Brethren of the Coast.
And the Satisfaction is representing his flagship, the Port Royal tavern style, symbolic of the town Morgan was so famous for.
Oh.
There's a whole town.
That's amazing. And we know a little bit about this. The Satisfaction there, again, yes, representing the flagship. And mid-15th century and early 16th century period clothing with no two costumes being the same in this crew.
Yes, and we want to thank Captain Ernie Pine. This year, I think it's some good music rolling on that right now, right?
Little Enrique Iglesias, who is also from Spain. I don't think he's a pirate, though. I think he's just a singer.
Oh, we can make him one.
Yeah, he probably would be all right.
If we invite him, he'll come.
Amazing. A lot of fun, and I love just seeing all the details on these costumes. Look at that. The different hats. The different corsets, the boots. I guess if you're going to be a pirate, you have to have boots,
Look
right?
at the lady pirates there.
and what I heard, tell me if this is true, Gail, but the difference between a winch and a pirate is that the lady will have a weapon on her. Is that correct?
Yes,
you don't mess with a pirate.
That is correct. You do not mess with a pirate. A wench, that's okay. She's not going to hurt you.
Well, you'll get a slap in the face probably, but not as serious as messing with a pirate. All these people coming down, swinging the beads.
Yes, we have bead cam going on right now.
Hey.
You can see.
Where are we at? What do we got?
Oh. Bring it. You're on bead cam. Yes. Marco's been blocking me.
I'm trying to save your life,
Gail. You can lose a tooth up doing this parade. Or I've heard.
All right, should we work? No. We're having a good time.
All right.
The crew of the Alegria, yeah. Celebrating 31 years in the Gasparilla Parade float. Terracotta Spanish-themed courtyard with a blue Spanish tile roof there. What is this? It sounds like I'm talking about real estate.
Yeah. And Alegria members are professional women and business owners in the Tampa Bay area. Founded in 1986 by Rocky Valdez and Diane Henry. The crew is active in the community year-round, but this is their time to celebrate and just relish in all the wonderful things they do for Tampa Bay. Hey!
Ho! Hey! Ho! There you go. You hear that music? They're down with OPP.
You know me. All right. Welcome the Howard W. Blake High School Band.
117 members strong. The mascot, the marching Yellow Jackets. And
they're playing my boo. received superior ratings at the District Marching Festival. Congratulations. One Nation Under Funk is what they are called.
I love it. Phenomenal. Now, this bunch of feet on your TV screen right now, the Barefoot Wine and Bubbly, they're new this year, so welcome to the parade. They're also the official wine sponsor of Gasparilla.
You can't be barefoot today. It's a little bit cold, but you can definitely have their wine. We want to thank Marissa, a.k.a. Mo Soul, is the captain and local brand manager. Both Gallo and Johnson Brothers employees are also on board. So hopefully, here's a toast to you guys. Incredible float, and thank you for being part of the parade.
Very fun.
You know, the brand has been a supporter of the LGBTQ community, so thank you for that as well. All right, now, Sirens of the Golden Saber.
Now, this is a female-only crew. They only have 50 ladies from the Bay Area. They were founded back in 2000. And the costumes you're seeing there, they vary from elegant Renaissance styles to pirate attire and witch wear.
And you know what? This is another crew that's donated over $80,000. And not to mention the countless volunteer hours to the Florida Suncoast affiliate of the Susan G. Komen for the Cure, Florida Breast and Cervical Cancer Early Detection Program, and Christmas for Kids. So, ladies, enjoy your day. You deserve it, and thank you for all you do in Tampa Bay. They're having a good time.
Oh, yeah, as they should. A lot of hard work, volunteering, helping other people. This is your day.
All right, go Rays. The Tampa Bay Rays are rolling up on the scene.
There they are.
They got their own DJ.
DJ Kitty mascot.
Oh, man. Look at the street dancers. Whoa, here it goes. Sweet.
I used to dance like that.
Did you?
No, but I wish. In my dreams once I did.
You could have stuck with it. I would have bought it. Oh, nice. All right, this is the American League Baseball team, our Tampa Bay Rays. We are so proud to have you guys, and what a team we have. The pitchers and catchers report to spring training in less than 3 weeks from today, so hopefully they were going to have a good time, because pretty soon it's going to be all work.
Time to head to the ballpark in no time, and then you'll have all of Tampa Bay. Look at DJ Kitty. Get down, get down. DJ Kitty, it's your birthday.
You got Raymond on a bike. This is good stuff right here.
We're having a good time. And I haven't been to a Rays game yet, so I'm very excited to head out to St. Pete and do this.
You're going to absolutely love it. This year's home schedule includes a visit from the world champion Chicago Cubs, so we'll be welcoming Joe Mad back to town.
I know. Gotta love him. Gotta love him. Hey, Captain Morgan coming down. You recognize him. Captain Morgan Rum Diageo, North America here. He's got a float, and there he is in the middle with the leg up.
I like it. The float has a giant Captain Morgan statue on it, a spindle banister wrapped all the way around. It almost looks like Bayshore Boulevard, but not really. The Captain Morgan is riding in a red coat and a hat.
And that right there, those ladies are the Morganettes with the red and black. Shaking the groove. Uh-oh, Gail, you just got a kiss from the captain.
Oh, my gosh.
I love it. Hold on, I'm going to get off my seat because I want to do a little captain for them as they go by. There it is.
Looking good.
As we toss things out to our pirate on the street, Lee Spann, I'm wondering if you can get a little captain in you down there.
I would like that eventually. Right now, I'm with the crew of the Conquistadors. I'm with their admiral, Scott Ludus. And this is actually a Conquistador that came to Tampa Bay.
Yes, we actually participated in cleaning up the Tampa Bay. The kids of Tampa Bay area, and one of the best crews ever around.
All right, tell me a little bit about what you guys do all year long. Well, this being just the culmination of a year of giving back.
This starts our parade season, which is giving back to the community. The children's parade, we bring kids from Clearwater Marine Aquarium on the float, as well as MacDill Air Force Base. We bring them on the float. Come the Knights Parade, we bring a lot of our military members on board. And then the St. Patty's Day Parade, we have a culmination of a whole bunch of stuff.
Well, we appreciate all you do for Tampa Bay, for sure, Lezo.
There we go. The crew of the Conquistadors of Tampa Bay. I love it. You know, I have my own city in Spain. Did you know that? Not really. My last name's a city in Spain, so I like to claim it.
I like that. Well, now we have the Bonnie Reed crew making its way through. The float is a replica of Vanity. The ship sailed by Ann Bonnie, Mary Reed, and Calico Jack.
And you'll see the crew on there, the costumes they're wearing kind of reflect how Mary and Ann had to disguise themselves as male pirates with the plumed hats, the colorful capes, vests, and sashes, the pirate blouses that you see them wearing. They got the black pants, the shoes, white socks, all of this. Because that's what they had to do, is disguise themselves as male pirates. They're the best looking male pirates I've ever seen.
We want to welcome now the crew of the Queen Anne's Revenge.
Look at this, they brought dolphins with them. A French Caribbean theme with a tropical flair. I love it.
They have 135 members. Their motto is better than rum and gunpowder.
Whoa, that's a big statement, right?
That's throwing it out there.
I have a feeling they can back that up.
This is their 7th year in the parade. The all-female crew was founded in 2010 by 7 South Tampa women. Their members are referred to as the Annies, and the Annies are so adorable. I love your costumes this year, and they are armed with lots of beads. All right, guys, well, listen, we're going to take a quick break, but you are watching the Seminole Hard Rock Gasparilla Pirate Fest Parade of Pirates.
Welcome back, everybody. You are watching the Seminole Hard Rock Gasparilla Pirate Fest. This is the crew of Mombi that's on your screen right now.
Yeah, this crew is committed to the heritage restoration and revival of the historic Cuban Club in Ybor City. A lot of history there, a lot of fun parties over the year, and they are just keeping Tampa alive.
And a lot of fun with the crew that was founded again back in 1998. It commemorates the courage, the patriotism of the peasant rebels who fought for Cuban independence from Spain in the 19th century.
Oh my gosh, I feel so bad. You've been blocking me from beads, and I just didn't let you get cut there. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Writing today is Raul Lavin, an active member who is celebrating his 100th birthday this year.
Happy birthday, Raul!
They've got 150 members on board. So much history, and
the president, Tony Hernandez, up there as well.
And they got some good Cuban music.
Having a lot of fun again. El Machete. Now you're seeing the crew of the Castaways. Castaway no more. They've been able to make it here to the Parade of Pirates. As you can see there, this float is a cracked ship with castaways on desert island. Tattered shipmates clothing. The ladies are wearing tattered shirts and skirts, and the corsets, of course.
You know, and after 6 years of the initial support from Steps and Towing, the crew members voted to become an independent crew, and they actually changed their name to the Castaways. So these crews kind of evolve. They start one way, and then they grow into their own skin.
I love that, yeah. So they think, hey, this is what we're going to do, and then they go, wait, no, that's not who we are. We're these people. I love it.
So they became a little bit more independent there, but they really are part of the community. Their members like to socialize, network, and promote their own businesses, but they have a lot of fun doing it, but they also give back like all the crews do.
And as they come by here, we're going to take the bead cam because they are tossing the beads out to the crowd. The crowd is loving all of these floats. Necks are getting heavy with plastic beads. And this lady down here, I think she's going to try to, what is that, a stuffed
parrot?
Parrot.
Oh, we can put it on your shoulder.
Let's see how some of these throwing arms go. Oh, almost.
They're kind of far away. I got to get it to them.
They've been taking a break here. But they're having a good time. A lot of these floats have got live DJs. They're playing music for the crowd. Oh, some big beats coming our way. You are not kidding. This is probably one of the most amazing things I've ever seen.
Isn't it so much fun?
Oh, yeah. I love it. Here they come. Let's try getting some beads and some coins. A lot of fun. And you should see the crowd standing up, getting as close as they can to get those beads from all the different pirates. that are coming down.
All right, now we want to welcome Krewe of 7 Celtic nations. Right now, the combination of Celtic and Renaissance float displays the flags of the 7 nations. And the 7 Celtic nations are Scotland, Ireland, Wales, the Isle of Man, Cornwall, Brittany, and Gallagher.
I love it. Their motto, many nations, one soul. And this is the 4th time in the parade, so they're relatively new as well, formed back in 2013. And this is made up of experienced crew people who are a group of friends who socialize outside of the crew environment. Their principal charity that I help out with throughout the year is the Animal Coalition, so they do a lot of great work.
And we also want to welcome members of the Springtime Tallahassee. They're walking with them right now, so...
Wow, look at this. And you know what I'm noticing? It's not just the costumes, Gail. The makeup is amazing.
And now we want to welcome the Buffalo Soldiers to the parade. Woods and Lawton chapter of the 9th and 10th Horse Cavalry Association.
On board, Medal of Honor recipient Sergeant Brent Woods, Troop B, 9th Cavalry of the Indian Wars, and Private George W. Wanton, Troop M, 10th Cavalry, Spanish-American War. Unbelievable to see this. Thank you for your service. The Buffalo Soldiers, one of only 40 chapters nationwide, and is the first chapter right here in Florida.
And did you mention the float theme, On the Trail of the Buffalo Soldier? Thank you so much. What a wonderful float you guys have. Woo! And they just threw us some beads.
A huge part of American history. Just fascinating to see that they're being represented here at the Gasparilla Pirate Fest Parade of Pirates.
And you are watching the Seminole Hard Rock Gasparilla Pirate Fest Parade of Pirates, and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. You are looking at the Krewe of DeSoto, the Hernando DeSoto Historical Society from Bradenton. So we always love to welcome crews from all over the Bay Area to the Seminole Hard Rock Gasparilla Pirate Fest Parade of Pirates. The float is named after San Cristobal III and is a replica of the Caravel, a sailing craft like the one that brought Hernando DeSoto and his conquistadors to what is now Manatee County. An amazing place to visit here in the Bay Area. One of the sails carries the DeSoto family crest. Hernando actually received the title of Golden Eagle when presented with the title of Knight of Order of Santiago, Spain's highest honor, by the way. And
right there at the front of the float, you see the 2016 Hernando DeSoto, Zeke Eckerson, the DeSoto Queen for 2016, Sarah Adams, and the 2016 Princess, Bailey Saudi.
And of note, the King's costume is a dress uniform for the 16th century Knight of the Royal Order of Spain. And the crew's costumes are like 16th century conquistadors of Spain.
I love it. Now you're seeing the crew of the Black Pearl. The pirate ship, the Black Pearl, made famous through the Pirates of the Caribbean movie, right? The float is designed with the assistance from the creators of the Disney movie, Pirates of the Caribbean. Their motto, yes.
Yeah, integrity, loyalty, and commitment.
And the Queen on board, Alicia Rivard. So very good to have the Black Pearl. Right now, we're not sure if Captain Jack Sparrow is in charge of the Black Pearl or if he's lost it against like he has so many different times in the movies.
They've got 100 members, and it is their 8th year in the parade. So...
Now, the costumes are Renaissance and medieval pirate costumes from 14th to 16th century. And again, like all of the different floats around here, they help out with different charities. The Best Buddies International, the Greater Tampa Showmen's Club, Rotary Camps of Florida Inc., Tampa Charities, Toys for Tots, and the Bay Area Hospice. 100 members in this crew.
Yes, and they are throwing out lots of beats. We greatly appreciate it, guys. All right, and now we're looking at Tico Energy. You got to keep the lights on, right, Tampa?
Right. Keep it
this
going.
float is decorated as a pirate ship, newly colored in green and manatee viewing area. So,
and the Manatee Viewing Center's Molly the Manatee is on here. You can see that on the back of the truck there. And her calves are leading the way for the pirate ship right there.
And you know what? song they're playing is Turn Down for What? Do not turn off the lights. Don't turn them down.
Turn up.
Turn up the lights.
Turn up by getting turned down for what?
And these folks, these are the TICO workers, and they get out and about in the community. They help out with the Humane Society of Tampa Bay, Metropolitan's Ministry, Feeding America Tampa Bay, and all the different blood drives. They got their own DJ in the house, and
having a good old time.
So we thank you guys.
Amazing to see this. Look at the dragon that is just walking down Bayshore Boulevard. What a costume.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
That is amazing.
The fiery
Does it breathe
red
fire?
eyes. Probably. Don't get it mad.
Look at it. Oh my gosh. It's got red eyes and everything.
Wow.
At least the one on top does.
Absolutely beautiful. And look, even the dragon is getting some beads. It's having a good time.
I love it. I love it. Everyone's going all out this year.
And there you see some of the other costumes. You got a guy with some wings. He can take off at any moment. That's beautiful.
All right.
Absolutely beautiful.
You know, I got to be honest with you. I've never seen the costumes like this make their way. But you know what? Bring on the creativity. All right, now, bring on the pirate on the street, Lee Spann. What you got going on, girlfriend?
I'm actually here with Jennifer George Trent, who is with the Caribbean Festival here. Now, this is only your second year in the Gasparilla Parade, but you've been in Tampa Bay for 12 years.
Yeah, at the Florida State Fairgrounds, we've been doing this all by ourselves, Tampa Caribbean Festival.
Tell me about that festival.
Okay, we were founded, myself and my husband founded this organization in 2005. And we have always been at the Florida State Fairgrounds. We design our masks. We have all these beautiful people, all of us come together.
To celebrate what?
Well, we're celebrating Gasparilla right now. And this is it. And we are here to stay as long as they would have us.
That's wonderful. And what made you want to be a part of the parade after being in Tampa for so long?
Well, I was here one time looking at it, and I didn't see the spunk. And I'm saying that we could come here and make it happen. And I'm so excited to see all these people. And I'm happy. I'm so happy. There is our queen.
Well, they are
kings, everybody.
They are beautiful. We're so glad you're here for your second year. We hope you come back every year.
As long as they would have us, we'll be right here bringing the Caribbean culture to the people. And once again, if they want to see us, they got to come out to the Florida State Fairgrounds, April 22nd. We're going to be real massive. And I thank you for giving us the opportunity.
Yes.
And I am loving the costumes that come with the Tampa Caribbean
Festival. You bring a lot of light and color and beauty into this parade. That is unbelievable.
Wow. And how much time they must spend to put these costumes together, the intricate details is just amazing.
And by the way, they are going to be, they were founded in 2005 by the well-known soca calypso artist, Devon George, and his wife, Jennifer. So what a great addition to the parade.
And they got the music going, they've got the moves, the costumes, and again, all the love, all the love. Let's see how the people are doing, huh? Y'all having a good time? I think so. Look at that, lone pirates.
They're just waiting for their pirates and beads.
What an event. I have never seen this many people come out just to get beads, to enjoy the pirates and the parade. It's absolutely amazing.
All right, now let's welcome another historic crew, the crew of the Knights of Santiago. They're going to have their big night parade coming up. The Royal Float carries the 2017 Royal Court and the crew's King and Queen. El Rey 45, Joseph A. Mariedo, and La Reina 45, Ansley Grace Hall. And they are throwing lots of beads our way. If you ever see us take pause, that's because they're taking aim and throwing in lots of beautiful beads our way.
I love this. The cars you see here coming along there, you see Joseph Madiedo, Ansley Grace Hall. And they're coming down, tossing the beads, sitting on the back of the cars. Hi. This is going to be, and this night parade, from what I'm learning, happens, what, a week or two, right?
Yes, it's so much fun. And they are Their motto is, "We are the brotherhood of men," and their mission is to continue the improvement of family values, life, of the Latin culture, and supporting education institutions. And again, these are great members of our community, and we so appreciate all that they do, because they've been around for a long, long time and bring a lot of history to this parade.
Santiago, you know, I've been to the city of Santiago in Spain. Absolutely beautiful. So much history, just like this crew, as I'm learning. Beautiful float there. The king and queen there. You see them on the float. Again, Joseph Madiedo and Ansley Grace Hall.
And they have their annual balls, and yes, there is a lot of pomp and circumstance, but again, these are this is a crew well involved in the community, and they give back a lot, certainly to our heritage here in Tampa Bay.
I love it. And you guys have so much here. I am loving learning everything that happens around here.
And you know, this parade is about keeping it alive.
And the people, I should mention, Gail, I think half of your friends have showed up at this parade.
I've seen my friends, my family. I've seen a lot of folks walk by.
And they're just the nicest people, because they're being nice to me, too. All I got to do is hang out with you, Gail. You got the trolley coming along here. The beads getting thrown. Let's see if we can get some of these. I got one there. Thank you. A lot of fun.
Yeah, my late Uncle Johnny was part of that crew.
Was he really?
Yeah.
The Krewe of Santiago. This next one is going to be a lot of fun, too. These pirates. I didn't know there were so many different types of pirates, Gail.
I know, all different
Spanish
kinds.
pirates, Caribbean pirates. Again, another float here with the Krewe of Santiago. Having a good old time. The Barons are coming by in this float, as you can see. All the gentlemen.
They go all out with their costumes as well.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. They had some food on the float as well. It's just a big old party. Hey, look at these beautiful ladies, the crew of La Belle Femme. Their theme, as you can tell, they're Moulin Rouge. The float there, you can see, shows Paris scenes from around the 15th anniversary in the parade for the crew. And we should mention the queen for this year, Kathy Burke. It's a female crew with some male auxiliary called the Le Beau. And it was founded in 2002 in celebration of the first parades in Europe that led to Mardi Gras and here to Gasparilla. So a lot of fun. Thank you to the crew of La Belle Femmes. We're going to wrap things up, take a break for now. You are watching the Seminole Hard Rock Gasparilla Pirate Fest Parade of Pirates. Stay with us. Hey, you're getting a look of Eagle 8 high above us and giving us a view of the parade. Thank you to the crew that's up there today.
Yeah, they're seeing a lot of great things up there. It's, look, here we are. They're getting a shot of us right now.
Look, Mom, I'm on TV.
It's been a great day here along Bayshore Boulevard. The temperature is absolutely perfect. The parade is moving along without a hitch. The crowds are just fantastic. About 500,000 people lined up along beautiful Bayshore Boulevard. It's been really a fantastic day. We've seen incredible floats move by, marching bands, dignitaries, military. It's been a great day.
And right now you are seeing the crew of the Agustina de Aragon. The volunteer-based crew formed back in 1997 to commemorate the heroic deeds of Agustina de Aragon, a Spanish maiden of Zaragoza, Spain, who defended her town against Napoleon's army. The founder, Peggy Sherry, and the president, Sarah Olson, Vice President, Virginia Gremley.
Now, the costumes are circa 1800s. The women in their peasant blouses and full skirts looking absolutely beautiful. The men in the typical Spanish peasant costume with a long vest and a loud, loud horn.
And I love their motto there. You work hard, you play hard, and you give back, which is certainly what they do. All right, you might... the crew of the Augustina's second float is what you're seeing there. More of their members on top of there. They have volunteered. We're talking about work hard, play hard, give back. The members have volunteered for 6,000 hours of service performed for over 50 nonprofit organizations focusing on women and children. And here we go. Let's see if we can catch some beads.
It's so much fun to see them out having such a well-deserved good time after all they do for the community. Oh my gosh, ladies.
Look at this pirate. He even has a peg leg is what he's showing us. Attaboy, matey. Hey, look at this. Our very own Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yes. And guess what the float is a replica of?
Buccaneers?
No, a pirate ship, silly.
Oh, yeah, the Buccaneers are on the ship.
Buccaneer Cove at Raymond James Stadium.
What a phenomenal season they had. They had a great season last, well, you know, good season the year before. Then they did better this year, and this next upcoming season, we know we're going to the playoffs, right?
Without a doubt. Riding along our Bucks players, the Bucks cheerleaders, and Captain Fear, of course, and of course, the Bucks staff. So there's Captain Fear. He's telling us what it's all about today.
That's right. And, you know, the other NFL teams really should fear us, shouldn't they?
Yes, they should, because the Bucks finished the 2016-17 season with a 9-7 record and placed second in the NFC South Division. And so we want to congratulate our Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They make us so proud.
And on the float, wide receiver Mike Evans, defensive tackle Gerald McCoy, representing the Bucks at the Pro Bowl tomorrow in Orlando. So very proud of those guys. Also, Quan Alexander, linebackers Quan Alexander, Levante David, punter Brian Anger, and quarterback Brent Grimes.
All right, let's go to the Mystic Krewe of Neptune. This crew is out of Pinellas County. It's their oldest crew there, and it's a social club formed in 1980 to honor Neptune, god of the sea. And boy, do they have some beautiful water over there on the Pinellas side in Clearwater.
It is absolutely beautiful. You know, before I even knew Tampa was going to Clearwater, the whole world knows about Clearwater, right?
Yes. And the float features Neptune, the Roman god of the sea.
The riders on this float, King Neptunus Rex 37, and that's Vic Krause, and Queen Amphitrite Cassie Roy. The crew captain, Kevin McWilliams, and again, 100 members made up of local businessmen on Ye Mystic Krewe of Neptune. Next, Ye Notorious Krewe of the Peg Leg Pirate coming up. This crew founded in 2004 after one of the founders was struck by a truck and lost a leg. Now there's 40 members from all over the Bay Area.
Oh my gosh, I got hit in the head. All right.
You okay?
It knocks some sense into me.
But this is their mission is a mighty crew with a cause. They help amputees, veterans, and children with Shriners Hospital. So they do a great job. Again, the notorious crew of the Peg Leg Pirates.
And they've awarded like $7,500 in scholarship money. And they really give back to different students. That was just in 2016, 2017, the school year, to assist students, amputees, in continuing their education. So have a great time, and thanks for all you guys do.
This is the crew of Girls and Pearls. Who doesn't want to be a Girls and Pearls? It's a nightclub-themed float in the manner of the Copacabana.
At the Copacabana.
Right? You can see the costumes there, 1950s style with dazzling cocktail dresses. They got the pearls, they got the gloves.
Can I share the motto?
Yes, go for it.
Do something fabulous.
Oh, I love it. Can we just live all of our life with just doing something fabulous?
I like that. They embody the ideals of gentility, strength, resolve, initiative, wit, and humor, and they are devoted to women helping women. Gotta love that.
I love it. And the crew of the Girls and Pearls. A lot of fun. The Club Burlesque over there. What a fun time.
Let's go to our pirate on the street, Lee Span. Lee, what you got going on?
Oh, yeah, Chica, how you doing?
I'm with the crew of the St. Florian with some hero pirates, I might add. Thank you very much for joining us, Brian McCrae, with the firefighter.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, first of all. Thank you for what you do. But, you know, a lot of times, you come to people in their worst times. This is the best time.
I tell you, we work all year long to help other people, and this is our one chance a year to help other people by doing charity work. So,
and what all do y'all do?
We do charity events throughout the year that will we we donate thousands of dollars a year to help other people. And we do it 24/7 every day of the year. So we're happy to be here.
And that's on top of saving lives. So thank you very much for being a part of the Gasparilla Parade and all you do, Brian McCray.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, that is great. And they are armed with lots of beads. The float you can see depicts the turn-of-the-century antique fire station and has a memorandum area on the boat. It's on the top side. You can see it wraps around the bottom, depicting the history of the fire service from the horse-drawn carriage to the trucks that they have now. They are out saving lives and putting theirs on the line every day. So thank you for all your service.
Yes, God bless you. These are the guys that go in where we don't want to be, and they save lives and property and still take care of us afterwards. They are rocking out. Thank you to the firefighters there. Hey, this is the Krewe of Fort Brooke. It's their 25th anniversary. Congratulations. Founded back in 1992 to honor those who settled the city of Tampa. Fort Brooke, named for Colonel Brooke, its first commander was built back in 1824 as a cantonment to settle the area surrounding what is now Tampa.
And the founders are Dick Kirchin and Todd Bray. The first float, by the way, was renamed the SS Todd Bray for Todd Bray, who passed away in 1220, but his memory stays very much alive in this parade. And that's really a kind gesture from the...
I love it. So there again, the Krewe of Fort Brooke, and this is the second float. It actually looks like a fort. On that float is Max Jones, the King, and Queen Jackie Myers. The Krewe of Fort Brooke, and you are watching the Seminole Hard Rock Gasparilla Pirate Fest Parade of Pirates with Gail Guayardo and Marco Villarreal. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Seminole Hard Rock Gasparilla Pirate Fest Parade of Pirates coverage, live coverage on News Channel 8.
And you are looking at the Krewe of Zingaro. Now you're looking at Colin, one of our cameramen.
He's a good-looking guy. I like
yeah, he's really good looking. He needs more beads, that's for sure. But he's getting shots of the floats. As you can see, this float is a purple gypsy wagon named Barney. Of course it's going to be named Barney.
Of course, it's purple. The Krewe of Zingaro here. And Gaspar, just the legend behind this, so you have a little bit of it. Gaspar entrusted the location of his pirate fortune to the Zingaro, and to this day, they refuse to surrender the location of the treasure, but they haven't met me yet. I'm going to go over and ask really nicely and see if they'll let me.
We just got to go look for it. That's the thing. Isn't there some map somewhere that we can go find it? Every year, a monarch is chosen based on the outstanding service to the community, and this year the monarch is Ron Brejo. So congratulations. I know that the competition is probably pretty heavy because they all do so much, and they are seriously firing some cannons. They support a lot of charities as well.
Very involved in the community. They get involved with Paint Your Heart Out Tampa, the Eckerd Alternatives, and their very own signature Uncork the Cure annual event. That benefits a children's cancer research group.
And they raised a lot of money, $350,000. They've just surpassed their total gift amount to help in efforts to cure cancer in children. So huge impact. I hope you enjoyed this special day because you guys worked hard for it.
And if you're wondering, I didn't know this, if you're wondering what Zingaro means, that's gypsy in Italian.
I should know that. I am
You're Italian, yeah.
Zingaro.
Yeah, very interesting.
See how that rolled right off my tongue?
But what a neat float. It looks like an old gypsy caravan, as you can see. Get your fortune read here and told. And the gypsies, huge part of
I know your fortune. I can read your future.
Yes, what's that say?
You're going to catch lots of bees.
Oh my gosh, how did you know?
I don't know. It just came to me like that. All right, let's go to our Krewe of the Carnival. This is self-sponsored by the International Independent Showman Association, a.k.a. Gibtown Showman's Club.
That's a huge teddy bear. You gotta love this. This is a two-story float, and the theme of this, the clown, the carnival rides, the merry-go-round. Look at this guy.
That guy's got to carry a parrot on his shoulders the whole time. This is their 10th year in the Gasparilla Parade. founded in 1965. They've celebrated over 50 years of service to the community. What a creative float. It's so colorful. I could go bananas over it.
Nice one, because there's bananas on there. And as it's starting to kind of get dusk out here, the lights are really showing up brightly.
Yes.
It just gives it that carnival feel. Very cool. I wonder what I have to do to win that bear for you, Gail.
I don't know. It's probably put a really giant basketball into a tiny, tiny hoop. This is a two-story float replica of the clowns, the carnival, the rides, the merry-go-round, the popcorn, and, of course, the cotton candy, lots of stuffed animals. Oh, my goodness.
And they're even throwing out beach balls. How fun is this? And stuffed animals. Hey! And they got a little Will Smith playing, too. So a lot of fun there. Now this is a crew that is close to my heart. This is my people. We were talking about your people. You're Italian. Half of me, my dad being from Argentina. So this is the Gaucho Association of Tampa. The Gauchos Bodega.
That's their hangout, man.
That's where they go. The Gauchos, after they've wrestled up all the cattle, the float was built by the Gauchos themselves. And you can see the front there kind of has a funny little rendition of a Gaucho. The eyes move.
I like it. And you know what the Gaucho does is smoke cigars,
of
course.
Oh, yeah.
And their Gaucho is no different.
There he is.
They're throwing out lots of beads. The Gauchos wear the satin pants, as you can see, the shirts, sashes, and they've made sure to add that the pants are velvet. That's nice and comfortable in this cold weather.
Right.
And the boleros, all decorated in sequins.
We do want to, oh, that's the president of the Gauchos there, Tim Rutherford. He's come out there. We do want to just throw a shout out. They recently lost their beloved founder and lifelong president, Doug Vance. And so today, as you see them walk by, they're wearing these memorial armbands in his honor, dedicating the entire 2017 parade season to his legacy. That's very nice of them to do that for their past president.
They are known as the Pirates of Pampas.
Oye, che, ¿qué tal, amigos? That's how they talk in Argentina. There's a lot of che.
All right, let's go to the crew of Mustangs, Sallies, and Riders.
This float, as you can tell there, as you see it roll across your screen, represents an old Western town, and they're wearing those Western-themed outfits.
We got a co-ed crew on board. They were founded back in 2005. A bunch of professionals came together for networking, socializing. They've got about 50 members, and they're just fun-loving.
And can you imagine? Who knew? They like Mustang horses of the West. They're daring, fun-loving, and unwilling to ride with the herd.
And you know what their motto is? This isn't our first rodeo.
Right on, cowboy, right on.
And they do a lot of charitable work, too, for the Ronald McDonald House, Thornwell Home for Children, Shriners Hospital, Metropolitan Ministries, and the VA Hospital of Tampa. Have fun.
I think I've never seen so many beads in all my life. This is the crew of the South Shore Marauders, founded back in 2002. This is a new pirate-themed float, and it's called the Blue Pearl. So we had the Black Pearl earlier. This is the Blue Pearl. You can see the lights along the edge of the float there, adding a nice blue glow as they roll down Bayshore Boulevard. And this is the costumes of the pirates on board of this ship. Rich brocades and silks embellished with the blue, the silver, and the black of the unique individual designs that they all bring.
And this is a band of fun-loving, civic-minded, environmentally conscious individuals dedicated to promoting community, and community is what it's all about. And they provide scholarships to deserving students at local high schools. They support lots of local charities. They clean up the community, and they participate in the breast cancer walk.
I love it. On the side of their ship, keep calm and pirate on.
All right.
Now you're seeing the crew of Blackbeard's Revenge. This is their 7th year in the parade, founded back in May of 2011. The pirate ship has 120 members, and look how scary this is. They got a dead pirate, I guess. He's a skeleton up there, glowing red eyes. That's so cool.
And they've raised over $161,000 for the following charities: Against Breast Cancer, Pause for Patriots, and the Southeastern Guide Dogs. I mean, the list goes on and on.
Yes, they do so much. Again, this is a huge crew, and they are all
very generous.
Very generous with the beads. Of course, based on the pirate Blackbeard, known for terrorizing the high seas in the early 1700s. Now they're terrorizing Bayshore Boulevard with beads upon beads upon beads.
All right, now we'd like to welcome the crew of Princess Eulalie. This is a Native American-inspired crew. And they are looking absolutely beautiful with their costumes in pink, turquoise, and tan accents. And you can see the float features a Native American theme with a large-scale replica of a canoe decorated with beautiful hibiscus flowers, which happens to be the crew's signature flower. Isn't that gorgeous?
It is beautiful. Given to that Native American theme there, you have the beautiful colors and the lights.
They're having such a good time, and they're 90 members strong. It's an all-female crew, and they get out and about. They donate not just money to the community, but time, logging 5,000 hours of volunteer hours throughout the years.
I love it. All right, coming up right now, we have our pirate on the street and Leslee. So we got two pirates now on the street.
That's right. I'm here with Leslee Lacey. She's been on the boat, on the crew of those Unsinkable Molly Brown. Tell me all about it. I'm so jealous.
I tell you what, I'm from here, and this was the best experience. I have never been on a float. I've seen Gasparilla every year and never experienced it, but there's a couple things I learned, Lee. First of all, I don't think I'll ever be a professional bead thrower, okay, because I think I took out 2 senior citizens and maybe a police officer, but I just want to put it on you too. But it was wonderful. I'm telling you, Eagle 8's got nothing on me. Now, this was the best view.
Well, now, tell us a little bit of secrets that happen in the floats, because they're built so intricately.
Well, first of all, I want to say, the Titanic theme and everything is supposed to be the early 1900s. Nobody was dancing like it was the early 1900s. It was 2017 on that boat for dancing without a doubt. So everyone's having a blast. I mean, there's a lot of checklists that you have to go through. It's not like an easy process.
Weather is fucking...
Rabble-rousers we got around here. Let me tell you, these scallywags.
Scallywags, indeed. All right, well,
you go get back on your float. Crew the Molly Brown, Unsinkable Molly Brown, and Leslee Lacey.
And I have to say, thank you for not letting it rain.
Yes,
Hey, right behind them, thank you, ladies. Right behind them, the Thomas Jefferson High School, the Marching Dragons, blue and gold. Let's listen in. Okay, they stopped. That's how it happens.
That's okay. They look fantastic. 60 members marching strong, and here they go.
Again, that's the Thomas Jefferson High School Marching Dragons, and you are watching the Seminole Hard Rock Gasparilla Pirate Fest Parade of Pirates with Gail Goyardo and Marco Villarreal. Stay with us.
All right, welcome back to the Seminole Hard Rock Gasparilla Pirate Fest Parade of Pirates.
And we want to give a big thanks to our Eagle 8 HD helicopter pilot, Brian Joyner, photographer and reporter Paul Lamison, who are giving us wonderful views from up above.
But right now we're looking at the Krewe of Shamrock making their way through. These guys were founded in 1999, celebrating 18 years of being the first kilted crew in Tampa Bay. 2017 royalty, King Carrie Ryan, Queen Lynn Casey, and their motto is fun for all and all for fun.
I love that. Who doesn't want to have a little fun, right? And they do a lot of, as well. I think they have, that's what I love about all these cruises. They have fun giving back to the community. The main charities that Krewe of Shamrock focuses on is those with children. And their biggest fundraising event is its traditional St. Patrick's Day party. It's held on March 10th this year, so mark that on your calendars. You go out, you have a good time, and you're helping children.
90 members strong, professional men and women, as far away as Jacksonville, Florida. So they really come in for this parade. And they are throwing us lots of beads right now.
A lot of love.
Super generous, and they really help out with Metropolitan Ministries, the Kids Place of Tampa Bay, Lost Angels and Pet Food Drive, Toys for Tots, Shriners, Florida Sheriff's Youth Ranch, and Feeding Tampa Bay. Guys, thank you so much for all that you do in our community.
Now coming up right behind them is the crew of Sea Saviors. Sea Saviors. Steampunk Jules Verne meets the Victorian Age and the whimsical flying ship. How cool is this?
How cool is it?
Yes.
Steampunk action.
So they're powered by sails, they have steam, they've got jet engines, and there at the front is a unique Kraken on front of the float, designed and hand-built by the crew as well. So this is such a cool float. It's a little bit of old, a little bit of new, and they mix in some...
Oh, I love the steampunk, though. That is so tremendous. And they do a ton of charity work focused on conservation and education on the future of our ecosystem and cleaning up our local waterways. And let's keep those waterways beautiful because we are famous for them. They launched the Operation WOW, WOW, Warriors on the Water, to help our veterans get on the water. And so...
a lot of good work being done by the crew of Sea Saviors. Now behind you is the crew of Pandora, established back in 1999, based on the myth of Pandora's box, where Pandora opened the box and released everything except hope. There's approximately about 73 members, all female crew of various backgrounds and professions, and they all come together under the direction of the current president, Susan Butler.
And look at their float, designed and modeled after the ancient Greek temple, the Parthenon. How beautiful. All right, guys, we are going to take a quick break, but you are watching exclusive coverage on News Channel 8 of the Seminole Hard Rock Gasparilla Pirate Fest Parade of Pirates. We'll be right back.
Hey, welcome back, everybody, to News Channel 8's live HD coverage of Seminole Hard Rock Gasparilla Pirate Fest, the Parade of Pirates. I'm Marco Villarreal here alongside Gail.
Cue the pirates. You're looking at the cave. More you missed the crew of Gasparilla Pirates with more cannons blaring. And they're tiny, tiny cannons, but they come with a powerful punch, and they are loud.
Yeah, it's so hard to imagine. It's such a tiny little cannon. They pack a punch. Unbelievable. Really, really fun.
I wonder who gets the firing prize. Like, how do you earn that honor?
True. Is there training? Do you have to work up to fire the cannon? A lot of fun. Hey, we're going to head down to our Pirate on the Street lease band here in just a second.
Oh, no.
But we're going to be just having a good time because everyone's out here. And look at all the beads. How do you think
you are doing a fantastic job? You are doing such a good job. And it's been such a smooth parade. You know, people were worried about the temperature, but it's been like, you know, mid-50s. It's super comfortable. The crowds are nice and tame, just having a good time collecting those beads. About 500,000 people line the streets of Bayshore Boulevard. This is kind of a vantage point of that. You can see it right there. And
you see a lot of pirates in the crowd, yeah.
And just waiting for those beads. That's what it's all about. And we're catching them as we speak.
Yeah, we do. We have so many up here. We've got some T-shirts. This from the Tampa box. They sent us a little something as well. So we're having a good time. Hopefully you're having a good time at home as you watch all the floats. Some people don't like to get outside. Some people want to watch this in their jammies. And
that's okay.
That's what we're here for.
That's why we're here.
Oh, look at these are orange beads. I'll put these up right there. But it's been a lot of fun out here, and we've been working hard, but probably not as hard as Lee Span, our Pirate on the Street.
What's going on, Lee?
If this is work, I'll do this every day. I am here with the crew of the Tronando, which really goes back to the heritage of Tampa.
It does. It means lightning, or lightning strikes.
Sticks of fire.
Sticks of fire.
A good meteorologist would know that, right?
Yeah, and actually, it's really about thunder. But, of course, you know, this town's all about lightning, but Tronando means thunder.
And then tell me a little bit about what you guys do, your crew, all year long.
We do. We put on events all year long. We've got about 45 or 50 members right now. I don't know how many are on the float right now, but we're just having a great time.
Well, we appreciate you being here as part of Gasparilla, Jim Brennan, and the crew of the Tronando.
Yeah, great crew. Thank you. We're all having a great bit of fun.
Thank you.
And there you see more of the crew members, about 75 of them, male and female. I love that float. They got the lightning bolts on the side.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And the crew uses, Fernando honors the history of the city of Tampa and its original immigrants, and a lot of Italians and Cubans and, you know, Spanish folks moved in here and built this city up, and a lot of heritage there. And it's kind of cool to see it roll out on the parade route.
Absolutely wonderful. A lot of the beads getting thrown around. People want to have a good time. They're waving to us. Hey, how are you?
I love that they have DJs. They've come such a long way.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
What did they have back in the day? Bands, right? And now you're watching. This looks like...
All right, 103 is the Royal Krewe
of Sparta.
Yeah, the University of Tampa with the iconic minarets there that you see. That's like right across from the station. We get the beauty of the University of Tampa. They are our neighbors.
And that was one of the first things I noticed when I came down here, how beautiful that campus is.
Isn't it incredible? It's gorgeous. The float is a Spartan fighting warship. You can see they are dressed in the traditional University of Tampa Spartans, warriors, wraps, togas. See, this is when it's okay to have a toga party. Right. They got the belts, the capes, the sandals. The University of Tampa was founded in 1931. That's where my dad went to school.
Really? Wow.
And it now enrolls over 8,000 students in 200 academic programs of study with 12 master degrees in various programs. And
what a great university. Coming up here, you're seeing the Ye Mystic Krewe of the Santa Margarita. They're Clearwater's official parade crew and the largest crew in Pinellas County.
Yes, they are, and it's a co-ed, family-friendly crew. The first float there, and you can see actually they've got a lot of beads on board. The Santa Margaritas presents the 17th century Spanish galleon ship.
Absolutely beautiful, and some of the beads you can see actually have coins on them, so it's very appropriate of the galleon ship. They've got all the booty on board, but they're being
quite
very generous.
They are.
These beads with coins on them. Where can I cash these in?
And then again, this is another crew that supports the Florida Sheriff's Youth Ranch, All Children's Hospital. They were founded in 2002. This is their 15th year in the parade. So welcome back, guys. And now this is the Krewe of Hillsborough.
Reminiscent of wharves and shipping in the 1800s. This float theme right there you see commemorates maritime shipping as well as those who sailed and worked on a lot of these ships.
And one of their favorite charitable activities is to host homeless teens from the Metropolitan Ministries of Tampa at the Gasparilla Children's Parade. They actually put a float in the parade and have the kids come on board and throw out beads. So again, you know, you see them today having fun, but year-round, these people are giving back to the community, and we really greatly appreciate it.
They're working hard, and they're playing hard today, and they're sharing in that. That's what I love, is that they've come out here, and they've done this for families and for couples and for just everyone in Tampa to come out and enjoy. How many beads do you think I've picked up here?
A lot. You have done your job, collecting lots and lots of beads. All right, now we're looking at the gambling hut and lots more Ye Mystic Krewe of Gasparilla Pirates. This is their parade, and don't they do an incredible job putting it on? I mean, this is like a labor of love for the crew.
I'm telling you, this is my first parade, and I am just left in awe over everything I've seen. And it's even crazier to think, as we were talking earlier, this started with how many guys? 40-something guys?
40 business guys, and now it's grown into 700. It's generational. They ride along on floats. They walk.
And they all take part, and they're very inviting of everyone else as well. You know, there's new crews that we've heard of that have joined for the first time this year. Absolutely fabulous.
Well, this has been, the time has flown by. We've had such an incredible day. You were great out there.
Yes.
On the street is amazing. It is. It's a really great job, and you did fantastic at it. It's been such a pleasure to bring you this exclusive coverage of the Gasparilla Pirate Fest by the Seminole Hard Rock Casino. And welcome to Tampa.
Thank
what
you.
A great way to throw you a party.
Right? It is. Thank you, everyone, for coming out in my... No, this this has been fantastic. I love Tampa, and I love the traditions. This is absolutely marvelous.
Well, it's been great to share it with you, Marco. And here's to many more Gasparillas with you. And we want to thank Leslee Lacey on board the unsinkable Molly Brown.
She's out on the parade float right now, working, right? Thank you, everyone. We hope you have a fantastic Saturday. Remember, we'll see you Monday morning.
We'll be there, 4:30 a.m.
Live coverage of the 2017 Seminole Hard Rock Gasparilla Pirate Fest and Gasparilla Parade of Pirates, driven by Chevrolet and presented by the Mystic Krewe of Gasparilla, is brought to you by Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Tampa, your premier entertainment destination. News Channel 8's broadcast is sponsored by RP Funding, Tampa's no closing cost refinance. Florida Pain Relief Group, call 844-KICK-PAIN today. Precision Garage Door, a name you can trust. And Molina Healthcare, your extended family.